beautiful.
So now I want to tell you guys that you can only have a maximum of 5 replays uploaded at once.
Now this is not because we don't have the room for it. Let's get that out of the way. We have lots of room. The reason it's going to be 5 is for a couple of reasons. One, it forces you to pick really good games. Jeff and I have gotten hundreds of games where it is a turtle fest, and that's it. The second thing is when you replace one of the 5. So say you posted 5 matches. And they went for a while, and Jeff and I never got around to casting them because...
Hey, Adam.
Yes, Jeff?
I got a question for you.
Go right ahead. This is your reversing roles right now. It's tripping me out. What do you got?
What happens if I uploaded 5 replays?
Uh-huh.
Is that all the replays that I can upload? That doesn't seem very fair.
It doesn't seem very fair, does it?
No, like, I just played a really good game, and I really want it uploaded, but there's only a max of 5. What can I do?
Well, you can replace one of your other 5. That is the entire idea here. So say you did post a game, and then you had a sick, awesome, crazy game where you totally destroyed this fool in Masters League, and you're only bronze, and it's the craziest the planets aligned, and God came down and shook your hand and walked away. And you're like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever. You're going to have to replace one of your 5 games because we have we're gonna have thousands of people on the website. We're gonna have at minimum probably or 1,000 more just to start, and then it's gonna get bigger from there. So when everybody starts posting a whole bunch of videos, 1, it will be a hamper on our system. 2, when Jeff and I go back to look through replays again of people that we've already looked through, we'll be able to see which ones they've replaced, which ones are recent, and all that stuff. Just makes our life way easier. We're not trying to memorize who's already posted what and all this stuff. The date and name allows for 1, a unique name for your replay so it doesn't get replaced, and 2, allows Jeff and I to do much easier sorting of replays because you wouldn't believe the chaos we have to go through right now.
That's right. And also, if you want to upload another replay, so we already have one up.
Right.
You want to upload a second replay.
Certainly.
You're going to click on edit.
Right.
On your first post where only one. Do not create reply and then post another game.
Which we will explain.
Which we will explain as well. So you're just going to click edit, right? You've already have one up there. You're going to go to add file. Mm-hmm. And you're going to go to, we're going to call this one this.
Frostbeam. Oh, we casted that game. There we
did.
Go. Frostbeam.
Yeah, we're going to do that one.
Pasadena.
So we're going to upload that. We're going to insert that.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to press submit.
Uh-huh.
We're going to wait another 10 seconds.
Uh-huh. Hey, Jeff.
Yes, Adam?
Are there any destructible rocks? If I was a Protoss, what would I want to do?
All right. So there you go. Now your second game is up. All right.
Uh-huh.
And it's on the same thing. The reason why we do this is because you're going to have maybe multiple people replying and talking about your replays that they just watched.
Yep.
Maybe discussing the game, things on how you could improve or things that they liked.
Right.
Stuff like that. Whatever. It just makes it so that when we're going through, we don't have one replay here, then we got to scroll through 5 pages to find the next one. Mm-hmm. That way, all 5 of your games are posted on this single thread.
Yep.
And that is that.
Yep.
And it's that simple. And like Adam said, if you want to get rid of one, right, you're just going to go to edit once again. And I'm sorry if this is a really dumbed down version. I just really want to
make this to make sure people understand.
We want it to be clear. Now, say if the first one you didn't like it anymore. Well, say you have a better game now.
Yep.
You just click delete.
Yep.
And then you resubmit. Oh, I actually think you have to.
Yeah, you have to click off.
You have to click off that insert. So we're going to click submit again.
There you go.
Okay. So you're going to delete that link. You're going to unclick that file, and now you're back to 1.
Yep.
And then you would just replace.
Yep.
Simple as that.
Yep.
And one other thing that I do want to quickly talk about here is, once this loads up once again, is now you have a Billy Bob's, or no, John's replays.
Yes. Billy Bob was the first one.
Billy Bob was the first one. You are not allowed to have multiple topics. There can only be just you and your name. And this is because we're going to have so many people here that each individual... And another good thing about this is if you play a certain way and people like you and like the way you play, they can just say, you know what, today I don't feel like watching Leg TV. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like watching Day 9. I don't feel like watching HD
I
StarCraft.
like how all three of those were on the same level. It's good.
Yeah.
We're up there.
Well, we're first. Right? And you know what? I feel like watching John's replays because you know what?
John's a pretty good player.
John's a really good. He's a Master League. I got a lot to learn from him.
And he's a really nice guy.
It's a great way for you guys to go and just click on John's replays and just watch his top 5 replays.
There you go.
And that way you can do, like, say if you want to watch me play my replays, you just click on Max vs. Black and watch them. You can discuss them, all that stuff. And it's just a great way for you guys to all interact with each other and at the same time submit your replays so that we can cast them and also just show the world your stuff and just kind of brag it up when you play a good game or get some help when you play a bad game.
Jeff,
Yes, Adam.
let's pretend that I own a DeLorean, okay? And let's pretend that DeLorean has a flux capacitor, all right? And let's pretend that I can go into the future with
Okay.
that DeLorean,
Yep.
okay? What is this process possibly going to look like when we have Site 2.0?
So yes, Site 2.0 should be up in about a month. Our good friend Jake is working really hard on creating a second version of this website, and on this version, this is in its beta stages. The second one is going to look completely different. Also, there is going to be areas where the most popular downloaded replay or the people with the most replies or views, because as you can see, there's views on all these. The people that are getting the most views or the most, attention are going to be posted up at the top, and then everybody can kind of watch what's hot and not watch what's not hot. And it'll be kind of this thing where, you guys can get popular within the community, and people can get to know you a little bit more, and you'll have something to look forward to. Maybe we'll incorporate something with that later on. I don't know, but it's going to be I just think this is a really neat way to upload replays and share them with the public.
Yeah. More importantly, it makes our life easy.
And it makes our lives easy. That was the number one thing. But that's basically how you do it. And each person's going to have their own thing, as you've seen. And you can just, like I said, you only can have 5. And just write in a little note at the top if you want us to look at it for casting or you wanted it for viewing or both. And also, there's a gentleman named Solo Jones. He does cast as well. So does Fallacy, and there's a couple of other people that do cast. So, you could get casted on any one of these channels. And I think it's just a really great way for people to upload their replays and have a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah. So, last thing I'm going to say, I think that because we're about to wrap this up, last thing I want to say is for those of you who have watched this video and know how this whole system works, if you see people asking questions about it either on d2dgamer.com or on our videos, asking guys, how do I send in replays and stuff, if you know how it's done, please send them like a private message or reply to their comments or something like that and let them know how it's done, or direct them to this video and they can watch it, because Jeff and I are probably going to have a lot of people, and I'm
going to post the video right in at the top there so that everybody has to watch that video before they post so that they know exactly what they're doing.
Exactly. So it will be there, so you'll be able to direct them to that area in the forums or just straight up tell them how it's done, and it will make our lives a lot easier because we won't be answering hundreds and hundreds of emails. And yeah, we would really appreciate that help. But I think that's probably going to be about it for now.
Yep.
This is been your first ever desktop view of Lag TV.
Yes.
And we will have more stuff, of course, but I think it's time we should go do our actual job and cast some games, sir. So let's wrap it up. This has been Nova War.
And Maximus Black.
And we will see you guys soon.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.